This morning, the Great White Way. We take you swimming with sharks, where only metal bars separate you from a very big, very hungry great white.
From ABC News, this is Good Morning America, live from Times Square in New York.
Good morning, America. I'm Bill Weir.
And I'm Elizabeth Vargas. It is Sunday, March 14th, and I hope you all turned your clocks forward for daylight savings time.
This is one of those days when this shift hurts a little extra.
Yeah, just a tiny bit.
But glad to have you with us this morning. Glad to have you here as well.
And daring dive. We take the plunge in a shark cage to get an up-close look at some huge great whites.
Good Morning America is brought to you by Expedia. More ways to save and more hotel options. Expedia, where you book matters.
Also, our weekend adventure, we're going to dive with some great white sharks. Let me tell you, when you're in the water with one of these, your heart is pounding.
Stick around, everybody.
I'm Elizabeth Vargas. It's good to be with you this morning.
And I'm Bill Weir. Great to have you here. It is Sunday, March 14th. We're also going to take a look at one of the ocean's fiercest creatures, at 20 feet long, 2.5 tons. Fair to call them some of the biggest great white sharks in the world. They swim, get this, 4 times faster than Michael Phelps. I'm sure Michael Phelps doesn't want to test that.
I was going to say, he's happy to live with that. Huh?
Right, yeah, but we're doing diving with him in this morning's weekend adventure. And great white adventure. Cage diving in the Pacific to get up close and personal with the sharks. Coming up on Good Morning America, we're going deep to come face to face with some toothsome beasts. Stick around.
So, you know, we swim with the sharks all the time around here in broadcast news. But this morning, we mean it quite literally. Off the coast of Mexico, about 220 miles south of San Diego, you'll find one of the biggest populations of great white sharks in the world. And we, not me, we went diving there for a weekend adventure. Some brave soul.
We are at Guadalupe Island. It's the western frontier of Mexico. It's completely pristine environment here. There's nobody out here but us and the sharks. It's the best place on earth to see white sharks.
Ready? I'm ready. Okay.
It's a very, very exhilarating wait. When you first see that first white shark approach the boat, it's a feeling you'll never forget. You'll never forget that image for the rest of your life. This big, giant smile coming straight at you, and you realize you're not afraid of that animal at all. It's just beautiful, majestic, come swimming, gliding by, and you're just thrilled.
When I saw the shark, great white shark for the first time, I just couldn't breathe. They're so huge and so beautiful.
It's amazing. It's hard to describe. The shark's getting real close to the cage, just looking at us, but not interested in us except for just to kind of see what we're doing, as much as we're interested in it.
The scariest part is when you don't see the sharks. You know there are 3 sharks down there, but you don't know exactly where they are.
Here in this bay, it's so full of life. We have lots of little fishes. It's actually really beautiful. The sharks, with all these little fish around them, when the shark swims through a big cloud of fish and they burst open, make like a little sunburst around the sharks, it's actually a very, very beautiful photograph.
People's perception of sharks is based on what you see in movies and on television. And it's really not the case. So it's nice that people can come out here and see sharks for what they really are. They're majestic, they're beautiful, they're quiet. And these people, they're having the time of their life because they're actually getting the real insight to what sharks are really about.
Good Morning America is brought to you by Walgreens. There's a way to stay well.
Have a great Sunday, everybody. See you next weekend.
Bye.